Hello. How are ya? What's going on, my lunatics? All right, let's check out who's in the house. JD is here. Arlene, my girl. Mary, hi, honey. No, we're not starting that. You go away, you fatty. Yep. All righty. What the hell? What's up? What are we doing? Where are we? Why are we all here? They're all here to see Harry's butt. I have absolutely no fantasies that they're here to see me. They're all here to see Harry's butt.
I think at least some of them are there.
It's possible. It's possible. It's not probable, but it's possible. Oh, you know, I am a mess when I make stuff. See, it's all about the cat butt. Love me some cat booty. He knows it too, you know. I was telling Laura earlier this afternoon, I said, I should just make a damn channel of Harry's butt. He could just sit here and I could just pet him for like an hour. That could be like his episode of the week. We could have titles like, watch Harry get his tummy rubbed. All right, let me see here. Hold on. I got my kid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. My kids have impeccable timing. The minute I go live. Right? Holy crap, Brenda's here. New record, baby. Tina. Hello, Tina. Oh, weird. I can hear myself in the other room. It's so weird. Them damn fat fingers, huh, Mary? I do that all the time. I always push the button next to the one I want. Oh. Okay. I have mail. I'm not sure who this is, but we're going to open it and find out. It's an envelope. Somebody sent me an envelope. So let's see what this is. Oh, these are my cards I ordered. They're steampunk. They are steampunk cards, and I wanted them. And I ordered them, and they are here now. Yay! Okay, I'm going to keep them in here, though, because that will be the safest place for them at the moment. Very cool. And then I got a big package. My pleasure. Oh, cool. They're here. They're here. They're here. They're here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, they're here. I'm so happy that they're here. These are hat pins. Yep. The kit of the month coming up is going to be, we're going to do hat pins and stick pins. So I got these, and I have these that we're going to be using that have little jewels on the tops of them. So this is going to be part of a kit. Well, I'm so happy they're here. They're here, they're here, they're here, they're here. So happy. Okay. So, man. Harry, you are not leaving this house, young man. Just get that thought out of your head. This one is totally done and ready to go. That's one. I have 8 more over there, and I need to cut more cards. Because I'm out of cards. But I also need to cut more circle things because I'm out of circle things. Yep, yep, yep. Well, hello, crazy person. Thanks for coming. Oh, I wish they'd send me 30 when I only ordered 10. I don't know. My computer's been acting weird all day. Haha, headphones are charged. I can put them away now. So I have been, wow, I have been like working on this class for Defy. Um, working on my class because it's the following week. Trying to get some journals done for my guild sale that I have on top of trying to do the flea market, plus get my videos published. I'm tired. I am so tired.
How tired are you, Els?
I'm so tired. Harry, seriously? Get down.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
is our office depot the one on Rainbow and Lake?
Yes, ma'am.
And we go by tomorrow when we go to Walmart and go somewhere. It's not a print order, it's composition books.
I suppose. See if there's an Office Depot over on Tropical. Because that's the direction we're on that way. Not that way.
Tropical and what?
Just Tropical. See if there's one on Tropical. Look, I don't know what is up. Seriously, I was in a Etsy shop last night, and you know when you get to the bottom of like the listing, there's usually a little thing that makes you, go to the next page. That wouldn't come up, and I don't know if that was my computer or it was their Etsy settings, one or the other. But that would not come up, and I was like, that is just ticking me off. So I went to bed because I was just angry, and then I got up this morning, and for whatever reason, Word is not functioning, which is a program I use daily. My drive, all my documents were missing out of my drive. I think there's just something up with the internet. Yes, I saw your Harry lookalike.
Okay, all of them are on West Charleston.
Yes, I saw your Harry lookalike.
Mine's not a touch screen. Damn it! Or just take it and type on it. You might want to turn the volume off.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Enter. Enter. Sahara, Maryland, Arroyo, Eastern, Blue Diamond, Stephanie, Eastern. Nope. Okay, yeah, just order for the one on Rainbow.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry, we're making a weird speech.
Sorry, guys.
We're going away now.
My Etsy wouldn't switch the pages last night. See, I think that was something with Etsy, but I think there's something seriously going on with the internet because, like I said, even my Google Drive, I have like 3,000 documents in my Google Drive, and I logged into my Google Drive last night to look for a document that I wanted to send to the printer, and there was not a single file in my drive. I almost lost my mind. I like 150% seriously almost flipped. Yeah, let's blame it on the night blood. Yeah, the internet is abusing its nets. So, I have to do some painting, people. All right, let me see. She wants blue. She said blue. She said midnight blue. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm midnight blue. Okay, we'll make midnight blue. Okay. That's okay. You can come in here and yell and scream. We let you. Well, we have to paint our Thursday project. It has to be blue, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up some midnight blue so that we can paint this thing. Oh, brush. Brush, brush, brush. And a mixie sticky. All right. Okay, let me see. All right, so medium. All right. Okay. He's just a baby. He is just a baby. And he should not be dealing with the loss of his pet. All right. We have successfully mixed some cool midnight paint. I mean, I have, but we're gonna, we're gonna do it together. Okay. Yeah, he's just a baby. He shouldn't have to deal with this. Okay, I like it. It works. So if you want to know what I'm doing, in my Thursday stream, my weekly stream on Thursday, we do projects where basically the people in the box tell me what to do. And so we are doing an altered box this time. And they said, paint it midnight blue. So I'm painting it midnight blue. And this way it will be ready for Thursday. So right now I'm trying to paint around the tape on the cigar box. You know, they have paint on the sides. I'm trying to paint around that. It's just making this more difficult to do. They really should have put this upside down to set in a jar before I did this, but you know, I'm lazy, so I didn't do that. Tape. So I think, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this one, but probably going to donate it to Defy. Hard to say, hard to say. I could get greedy and I could like it and then I'll keep it. happen. It's not likely, but you know, it could happen. All right, so this is going to be the first coat. Probably end up putting a second coat on. Now, I don't know if they wanted me to paint the inside of the box, so I'm not going to do that until I talk to them. But I'm going to make sure that I get at least this lid and the sides of it. Probably this piece right here. See, my grandma always told me, don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see, because only half of that is actually the truth any damn way. That was my grandmother saying. Of course, my grandmother was a very outspoken gypsy woman. With a good Irish husband who let her do anything she wanted. All right, a little bit over here. I think this first coat is good. I can't paint anything else without it becoming a mess. All right, so I'm going to set this off and let this dry. And maybe we'll come back and do, you know, do the second coat tonight. Who knows? Okay. There. A little bit more down here. And I need to put something in her. Put in some glue. That'll prop the top up. There we go. All right, let me move this. You. All right, I need to get a jar for that. Jar. Hi, honey bunny.
Hi, Portius.
How are you?
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Jar. Let's see. Well, my grandmother was Hungarian by way of she came to the U.S. My mom was first generation American. My grandmother came to the U.S. Through what the hell is the name of that country? Romania. Well, it used to be Romania. I don't know what the hell it is now. But back in the day, that's what it was. My grandfather's people were Irish travelers, so I'm literally as gypsy as it gets. God, why is this paint so thick? I made some really thick paint here, and I don't know how. It's too thick for the funnel. You feeling better, honey? I know you've been like really sick the last couple of days. Can't wait for them to open my favorite restaurant back up. If it even opens back up after this crap.
What's that here?
China Star.
Where?
China Star.
Oh, yeah.
I so want some Chinese food. Okay. All right, that's all of that. Paper towel. Over here. Sit, stay, Ubu. I'm just gonna see if I can just pour this in. That sucked. And if I don't, hey, we'll make a great mess.
Yay, messes.
I think I might have to put some Floetrol in this. A couple of drops anyway. Because after I added the additive, it's now really stiff. Oh yeah, I think we're going to be adding some Floetrol to this. Because damn. All right. I'll do that later though, because I have to go to my paint studio get that. So I'm just going to put a lid on this so I can use it tomorrow. This goes in the garbage. I'm going to go clean this. Oh, good God. Okay. So now we have the rest of our paint for the next coat. We're done with that little trick. Got some tape because I'm going to do, hoping I'm going to be able to do a project with this. So I'm going to do a test right now and see if this works. I have to make sure that whatever tape I'm using here isn't going to tear up the cardstock. So let's put some on here and see how it goes. All right. So let's see what happens if this gets pressed down. Oh, pulling up a little bit of the paper. See it? There it goes. Now it's pulling it. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to work. Painter's tape is not going to work for this. So, Tina, you're a mutt. All right, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and de-sticky it a little bit. Then press it down. See if it peels up the paper when I tear it up. I mean, I'm not tearing it up. I'm going slow. But... Oh, now that worked brilliantly. Okay, that'll work. All right, I got it. What? Well, here, this is the thing. Here, our governor has ever issued what's called a directive. I don't know how they're handling it where you guys are, but here our governor's basically put out a directive, and everybody and their mother is afraid that if a business doesn't make you wear masks, then the business is going to get closed down because the governor's directive. But the truth is that the governor's directive is not a law. Therefore, it does not have to be followed and is not enforceable by the police department because the police have to enforce laws. And a directive is not a law. It's not even close to a law. But everybody's buying into it. So let them have it. But our governor just opened everything back up again, like 3 days ago. So we'll see where that goes. All right. All right, so now we know if I'm going to use this for my project, I have to de-sticky it first. Because if I just put it down, it's crappy. But at least if I de-sticky a little, it doesn't pull up the paper. And that is what I want. I do not want you to pull up the paper. That's so awesome. Cool, because I'd rather pay, $2 for this roll of tape than pay $8 for half that size tape to do the same thing. And Florida has to be careful. They got a lot of old people down there. Says the person who lives in Nevada. I know. Old farts and their parents. That's harsh. She said old farts and their parents retire there.
Oh my.
Okay.
So what's considered an old fart then?
I'm not sure. 65 and over?
But your parents would be older than 65, wouldn't they?
My parents? Yeah. By that standard, my parents would be ancient. Okay. Let me see. We did it that way. That way. Yeah, it would have to go that way. So you'd have to go this way. Push that in. Glue that, and then do this. Okay. All right. That's how the brain works, people. It's how the brain works. All right. Let's get the right side here. So 3 3/4. By 3 1/2. And that should make this 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. This should be the same as that one. 3 1/2. 3 3/4. Okay. That's going to be a new one. highest rates of STDs.
What has that? Is it old folks homes?
Brenda says she lives near the Villages down in Florida. It's about 80% old farts, and it's also the highest rate of STDs in the whole country.
Yeah, I read something a while back that old folks homes and assisted living facilities
Yeah,
have the highest rate of STDs.
yeah. See, I think this is, the COVID-19 virus has actually changed since we originally got it. And I seriously think that COVID is going to end up being like MRSA, where everybody's going to have a form of it in their system, but not everybody is going to have the form that's deadly. And we already know that the virus has mutated several times already. So I think we're going to end up with it being something like MRSA, where everybody kind of has it, a form of it, but it's going to be like, okay, yeah, everybody's got it, but some people get it to, a different form of it. But I think right now, I think they can only test for the disease. And I think everybody's testing positive because I think everybody has a form of it at this point. They just haven't figured out, that there's different strains of it. So I got the new ephemera pieces in, the new ticket ephemeras. So we have a 1932 British Library card. Come on, focus, 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 focus. So we have those. We have bus company tickets. I wish these things would focus better. We have these little claim checks. These are Caribou Express, so they're a train ticket. Then we have these, which is a department store item label. And then we got these, which are train certificates. So I got all those in. That's going to be the new set for this, coming up for the next sale. Actually, I have two sets for the next sale. That's one of them. And the other one, I don't think I have a set out. But I can tell you this, it does feature these. And these are pharmacy labels. It has different pharmacy labels in it. And they're 4-ons. So this is a 4. They're perforated. So it's 4 packs of pharmacies. From Allegheny. I have no idea what that says. Way too small. I am blind. CCR, Federal Street, and Northern Avenue. Allegheny, Pennsylvania. Pharmacy label. Yeah, I like the new one. It's cool, so that's always fun. But I don't think... Nope, I sure don't. I don't have any of the new ones out. Except for those, and that's because I only got those today. Well, that sucketh. On the news, a family of 7 went to the TV station with their story. They went to a drive-through COVID testing center, filled out paperwork. Tired of waiting, never got tested. 1 week later, they get results that they're all positive. Yeah. See, I won't go get tested. My daughter got tested. Oh, good Lord. Because she is a essential worker. So she does food service, so she had to be tested because she has to touch people's food, and she has antibodies for it. But she was sick back like this time last year, late September, early October, for about 3 weeks. She had chills, she had a cough, she couldn't shake it, she was congested, couldn't shake it. Was miserable basically for about 3 weeks, and then it was done. She had it, her kids all had it, the boyfriend had it. My youngest daughter had it, her girlfriend had it. Like, basically my daughter's whole house had it. And she came over here, and I had kind of the same symptoms for a couple of days, like 3-4 days, and that was it. Same thing with my husband. My youngest son and Amy didn't really have the effects of it, but then my daughter tested positive for the antibodies, but she tested positive for the antibodies of a previous version. Yeah, it's been here a lot longer than they say it has. It's only become a big public health issue in the last 7 months or so. And that's because they needed it to be a public health issue. The truth is, though, is people are starting to question stuff. They're starting to go, hey, wait a minute, this isn't right. Which I, for one, find admirable, that finally people are not just blindly listening to, the government on this, and they're making a decision on their own based on their own intelligence, going, well, that's just not right. I'll tell you what, Tina, what's probably happening is the teacher's being paid whether the students are there or not. So she figures, what the hell? Why risk getting it? If I've got a kid that I can blame it on, let me send all my students home. That way I don't have to be in the classroom where I can get exposed to it. And I can get paid. I would seriously consider that to be the issue there. Three, 4, one more. One more. Okay, and then I have to ask you guys an opinion. Okay. 5. All right. Now I need a nice normal opinion. So I'm putting together these packs for the card kit that I'm doing for Defy. And I'm just not sure if it's worth putting in the shop. So I want an opinion. So this one is their Christmas balls and stars. Okay. And they would be obviously on white cards, backgrounds. And then they would be, you know, you'd have these kind of things. Is a pastel something that you guys would think that anybody would be interested for Christmas? Or should I just forget this and put the envelopes and the cards to better use with something that's more traditional? Give me your opinions, please. Well, the pieces for this Tina are rather big. Some of them can be pretty big. So I don't think that we'll lose all of the integrity. Because, like, you have pieces that are, like, you know, this big. There's quite a few, like, really big ones. So I don't think you'll lose the integrity of what they are. Because even on this strip, I can see that they're Christmas ornaments. I just wanted to, make sure that there's something different if somebody wants something different. And I figured I'd let them sit in the shop for a couple of days after the sale, and then if they don't, if nobody wants them, then I can take the card packs and the envelopes and put them with something else. Because I do have other colors cut, but I wanted to offer a good value, a good range in the shop for when it first kicks off. I don't know. I'm so confused. Because I do have more traditional stuff, but I also have some like way out left field stuff too. Now, if I could just figure out how to make the truck pastel, Tina would be in her bliss. Huh. I haven't noticed any Big Lots closing. Odd. I didn't think they were in trouble. Let's see. I don't know. Here's an article from September. It says Big Lots is experiencing record growth sales during its most recent quarter and is one of the top retail stocks for 2020. It says they're crushing it during the pandemic. That's odd. They could just maybe be reorganizing in your area. Who knows? Later, JD. Right, Tina. I got the Recollections pink Christmas pad. You know what I don't like about Recollections pads, to be honest? Like, I like the fact that you can go and get a paper pad. What I don't like is that half of that pad is strictly for scrapbook. So this is the recollections. It's called Sugar Plums. And this one's okay. This one's all right. This we can even use. Tags and stuff, you know, we could use those. That's not a big deal. But this page is strictly for scrapbooking. Just for scrapbooking. Just for scrapbooking. There's more. Just for scrapbooking. And it's the cute stuff too, you know. Just for scrapbooking. Just for scrapbooking. Just for scrapbooking. And they're not even like for anything but 12 by 12 scrapbooks. Night, Tina. Yes, go out in the sun. Get you some vitamin D, girl. I mean, for us to use like this, we pretty much just get to fussy cut stuff out, and then we can use the blue. You know? With this one, we pretty much can't use any piece of this. Maybe the corners to make pockets, but that's about it. Same thing here. Maybe you can fussy cut this stuff out. But even this, you don't really want to use the pockets because you're going to have a little bit of this in it. And then if you cut a deeper pocket, then it's too big for most journals. This, okay, you could cut a pocket. I suppose you could cut a pocket out of this. Or you'd have to fussy cut pieces of it out. Same thing here. You know, okay, that's a pocket. That could be a pocket. This part up here could be a pocket. This could be a pocket. But generally not really for our use. Then this one, like, this is pretty. It's pretty pink. And this, you pretty much have to, like, you might get like 2 or 3 pockets out of this, like maybe 2 corners and a flat. But you ain't getting caca out of this except maybe this thing. And that sucks because it has a really cool back pattern on it. But it's not really going to be usable for anything. So it's like half the pad is designed for us not to be able to use it. And even scrapbookers. What person who makes a scrapbook is going to want this giant page in their scrapbook when there's really no place to put pictures? Like some of the ones that have the holes in the center, you know, like this, I understand this because you can put pictures up here. You can do this one and put pictures on that side. And when you come to like this one, you can put pictures, you know, up in the top. You can't do crap with this one. And this one, maybe you can put a picture in the middle, but you really can't put any pictures anywhere else. So it's not even really designed for people who do scrapbooking because there's no way to cut them down to 8.5 by 11. There's no way to put pictures on some of those pages. Yeah. And you could fold them in half and use them in journals. What I do with those pages is I tend to glue 2 of them together and then paint them and use them for covers for things like envelopes and pockets and stuff. Or I will take it and like cover the like the back of it with some other kind of paper that I like paper, because that's card, you know, it's cardstock. But I will cover like the back of it with paper and just use it for cardstock and use it for pockets and stuff that way, because otherwise you can't really use that stuff. Yeah, a frame that size is impossible to find. Yeah, that's about all you can do with them. But yeah, generally what I'll do is I'll take like this piece, take it out, and then like I'll either cut this and make a lot of corner pockets out of it and then just glue scrap of paper over it, or I'll like fold it up and then like cut that off and just turn this into a pocket. You know, like you can take this and sew this into a journal here, cut this off. Let's see if I can get this in a cutter. I'll do like 5. So like this piece, what I would do is I would take this score it, and then miter my corner. Fold it in. Then I would sew this like into my journal and then go ahead and glue across the bottom and this strip here and just make like a pocket out of it. Put a notch in it. And then just like turn this into a pocket in a journal that I can stitch in. But that's about it with these pages, because they suck at Teresa, I'm going to be doing the I'll be posting a link the week before the flea market where you can jump into my StreamYard. I'll just open a StreamYard, leave it open, and you can jump in at your convenience, and we'll go over everything, your listing, your items, everything. That way I can check to make sure your camera works with my system. Because I don't want you to get in there and not, you know, be able to function. Or, you know, I don't want to get in there and we're looking at your boobs or something. Now I have to make a pocket out of that because now I feel like I need to finish it. Just don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I'll finish it because I started it. I mean, I guess these bigger ones, you can use these to make those like those folios like Hags made. You know, where you have to put a couple of big pieces together. So I guess that would work for making like a softer folio. That might work. Boobs might boost sales, right? If you have your boobs in the picture, which would work if, we were selling to guys. But since we're selling to, the rest of us who also have no bras on and no hope of our boobs ever being where they started, you could make envelopes out of them, yeah. You could make envelopes out of them. I mean, there's a bunch of different things you can do with them if you want. That's kind of the thing, if you want. What's a bra, right? A bra is the torture device invented by men to make women feel that they have to hide their bosoms. That's what a bra is. And that's all that it is. Something that men invented to hopefully bring shame to women. That is what a bra is. That is all that it is. It is a way to shame women. You have boobs, you must hide them. But I don't want to hide them. Too bad. Put your penis in a jockstrap. No. Yep. That was the whole purpose. It's not my fault that I put on weight, honey. I just needed to make sure that my boobs didn't get tucked in my pants. Well, it's uncomfortable if you get your nipple caught in a zipper. Just saying. It's not the most comfortable thing on the planet. Oh, where'd that little thing go? That was here a second ago. All right, so what are we working on, ladies? What are we doing? What is everybody up to? Somebody tell me what we're doing. It does not include our boobs and bras. Yes. A woman did actually invent it. Men proliferated it. They're like, no boobs. Ban the boobies. Now the next generation is like, save the boobies. Show us the boobies. Men, they're so fickle. All right. All right, gonna let that dry. Sit there, dry. Okay. You guys can go in the little pink bin until I'm ready for you. Yep, get in the bin. Okay, you can get dumped out. Done with you. Let's do this one. Yeah. I told my husband, I said, you know, one of these days I'm going to want to get a boob job. I don't want them bigger than they are. I just want them back where they started before the migration happened. You know, before they went to my armpits. I'm not sure why they're there. It's a seasonal thing. I don't know. Maybe they got lost. I'm not sure. Are you talking about this, Tina? What am I using? It's Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue and silk cord. Because I'm going to bead that. And put some charms on it. I'm going to make a dangly dangly. Like this one. Then you make a dangly dangly. This one's got a skull on it. And a bat. And a ghosty. And this big old spider web. And this suicidal skeleton who's hanging himself. And this one has a hairy cat on it. And this one has the skull and crossbones. And this one has a little witch on it. And this one has her broom on it. That's what I'm going to make out of that one. I'm just not going to make it as thick as this one. Because this one has twice as much stuff on it. And I put the Gorilla Glue on it to keep it from coming off of there. So these clips are, they are Tim Holtz clips. They're, I don't remember what they're called. But they're Tim Holtz clips. And they work perfectly for this because it lets me put my dangle on my journal without putting a hole in my journal. Because usually, you know, we use those big lobster claws and then we poke a hole in the side of the journal. Well, this just slides onto the journal. And I don't have one here handy. Oh, we'll use this piece of faux bunny. So with this, it'll just slide over the side of the journal at the top. So it'll hang and you don't have to worry about putting a hole in your journal. Yeah, mine decided south was a good place to be. They were snowbirds for a little while, but, you know, after the first season, they just never came home. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called, but I have a couple of packs of them. It's one of the few Tim Holtz things that I found that I actually like. I just for the life of me cannot remember what the hell they're called. No idea. And I don't think I have any more in the box because I dump them into my bits and box box. But they don't actually come like this. I actually bend them out like this so that it will go onto a journal. But it's cool because that way I can add stuff to it. Let's see if I can find out what they're called. Tim Holtz clips. Let's see what he's got. Oh, here they are. They're called index clips. La-bi-da-bi-da. Yep. Yeah. Yep, already thought about that. Anyway, there's a gigantic link where you can get them, and they have them at scrapbook.com. $3.80 a package. Which seems to be the cheapest. Yeah, because almost every place else, they're like $4 and change. Tim Holtz has way too much stuff. Dangly book charms. I constantly remove them so that one of my nephew's journals is the last one I make. Yeah. I don't like them either, Arlene, but you know what? That's what sells. Half of selling a journal is, does it have a dangly do on it that people can look at and go, oh, how pretty. And then you suck them in. So I think this one is going to go on one of the Dark Macabre journals, or I'll sell it, or who knows. But I am going to do a Christmas one, and I have a couple more of these that I have to do that I'm working on so that I can put them in on the journals that I do have for that sale in 3 weeks. And I haven't done any of them. I should probably do that, but I have a whole bunch of other stuff to do. Anyone want to come to my house and do my job for a while? Long hours, crappy pay, and you have to put up with Hubbard.
Good food.
Yeah. What? Yes, Tina, I'm going to be doing a class on this. I'm just not sure when. But I will. I will. That's why I already have the charms picked out for it. It's going to be dragonflies and ladybugs and hearts and butterflies. I'm also working on these. because I'm going to be doing these in like a set. You'll get like, I don't know, 10 or 15 different types in one set. And they're all different kinds of fibers and stuff. And these are so cool for making dangles for books. And I got the cards to do them. I just have to get the time to do it. Shitty company from weird people who you don't even like. So, yep, this will be, it'll be a kit and a class because everybody's always saying that they want to learn how to bead, and this is a really good way to learn how to do basic beading. So, yeah, I'll probably do a class. Oh, crap. Look, there's the card right there. It tells me what they are. They're index clips. I had the card right there on the shelf. Index clips. I didn't even see it. Didn't even look at it. All right, ladies. We have been here for a long time, and I have a lot of work to do if I'm going to be ready for this class for Defy and the Potter class. And I do want to be ready. I really, really do want to be ready for these classes. I think that's it. Nice, Sharon. I'm telling you, it's the same two people, sweetheart. It is the same two people. Let me see.
One of them speed, don't worry, I'm going to change it back to the thumb up.
Yep, frickin' frack. That's them. You change it back? Thanks, hon. Well, I didn't notice at all.
You did. I was a trendsetter. Sorry. I was just being funny. I wanted to see if you'd notice. Not bad. I didn't mean it. I gave you a thumbs up.
Just the right one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's her. Are you absconding with my friend?
Yes, I'm stealing your friend.
I don't think you can actually steal a friend like that. I don't think it works that way.
Sharon, look at your Facebook. Freaking frack need to get smacked. I know.
You're smacking out for being funny? Actually, the worst thing you can do is just not give anybody a thumbs, period.
You know, yeah, that's really the worst thing you can do. The truth is if you give somebody a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it doesn't matter because it's still considered interaction, whether they liked your content or not.
And some channels thrive on the negatives, like they post stuff that's incendiary just to get them.
Yeah. So, you know, personally, I don't care. You can thumb me any way you want.
Wow. Now there's an invitation.
You know, put it that way. I don't care. But yeah, I don't care. If you feel the need to put a thumb up there. You put it any direction you want, whatever you hit. I'm good with it. A thumb is a thumb is a thumb.
I'm glad you said something, though, because you might have gone off the air and I would forget to change it back. It really was just being funny. I was like, oh, nobody thumbs it down. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, exactly, Arlene. You know,
it's all interaction.
Either way, it's interaction.
And that's all the algorithm cares about. So somebody cares enough to push the button either way. You push the button.
Sharon, stay away. Stay far, far away. That is the best advice I can give you. It's just a personal opinion, but stay far, far away.
I can second that recommendation with all my heart.
All right, guys, so that's it. I'm out of here. Listen, if you're new on the page and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the red button and subscribe for me, like and ring my bell. Share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends. And let's face it, that's what community is all about, guys. And that is what community here is all about. So, you know, even if you're lurking, we love you. I love lurkers.
Lurk.
You know, but come in sometime and say hi, hang out, whatever. If you've never been around before, you know, send me an email. You'll see my email in the description below. It usually is. If not, it's bemiscraftycorner@gmail.com. All one word. You can't miss it. Send me an email and say, hey, I was lurking in your stream, and I'll send you a little something just for hanging out with us. You know, it's not fantastic, but it's it's something. Anyway, guys, I am out of here. I have to go and talk to the hags.
Oh God, why do you say it like it's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
It's not the worst thing that ever happened to me, but she is out here for our nightly conversation. So I'm gonna go and talk to the hags.
I'm out here for the fucking fan.
You're out here for the air conditioning in the fan, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
love you, but it's the fan.
I'm gonna tell people you're ticklish.
Good night, ladies.
All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you. If not tomorrow, I will definitely see you at 3 on Thursday.
I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 for magazine harvesting,
where we will continue to color the box. Till the next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Coloring the box. Are we doing a second coat?
Yeah, I'm going to get a second coat on here.